Booking your first consultation is a huge step. For a lot of people, it comes after years of struggling, years of sleepless nights, pain, stress, whatever it is you're going through and feeling like nothing else has worked. You finally hit that eligibility checker. You click book appointment and then suddenly it hits you. Shit, what am I going to say to the doctor? And that moment right there can be terrifying. Because you're not just thinking about the consultation, you're worrying about being judged. You're worrying if you should admit to black market use. You're second guessing whether you'll sound like a stoner or whether you'll be taken seriously at all. I've been there myself. When I had my first consultation with my medica, all of those thoughts were running through my head as well. So in this video, I want to walk you through it like a mate would. I'll tell you what I did, what you should definitely do, and the stuff you don't need to stress over. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. But if you're not new to the channel, welcome back, my actual dudes, lady dudes, and any other dudes in between. My name's Smokey McGreen, and I cover all things medical cannabis here in the UK. And today we're talking about your first consultation with a UK medical cannabis clinic. What to say, how to say it, and why honesty really is the best approach.
And remember, honesty is the best policy.
Okay, let's start with one that worries everyone. Black market use. Should you admit it? The answer is yes. Be straight up. The clinics know people have been using the black market. Why? Because the NHS doesn't prescribe the stuff. So where else are you going to get it from? When my Medica doctor asked me how much I'd been using and how it had helped, I just told him the truth. He didn't judge me. He didn't shut down the call. He wrote it down, nodded, and carried on. And that's what will happen for you. The doctor's job isn't to tell you off. It's to build a picture of your tolerance and how the flower actually affects you. If you've been using it every day for years, then the doctor will need to know so they can prescribe you something suitable. If you've only ever used it occasionally, they need to know that too. Either way, being honest helps them to help you. Now, on the flip side, don't downplay it. I know some people think that if they admit to smoking loads, they won't get it prescribed. But that's not how it works. If you tell them you only smoke once in a blue moon, but you're actually smashing through ½ ounce a week, the prescription they give you won't match your needs. Then you're stuck. You'll either run out early or be left wondering why it's not working. And remember, doctors aren't daft. They've heard it all before. And they'll have a pretty good idea when someone's holding back. On the other hand, don't go the other way and exaggerate your condition. Don't pile it on thinking it will fast track you to a script. If you tell them you can't leave the house or can't function, but then you've clearly managed to book that appointment, it won't ring true. Just explain your condition honestly, what day-to-day life looks like, where you struggle, and where you found relief before. For me, I explained it around sleep and pain. I told them how my nights were without flower, how the lack of rest made everything harder, and how much of a difference it did make when I do use it. That's what they want. A clear picture of what's going on and how flower can realistically help. Next up, medication history. This is one people sometimes skip, but it's important. The system is designed so cannabis comes in once you've tried other conventional options. Now that doesn't mean you need to list every paracetamol you've ever taken, but do mention the main prescriptions you've tried, how they worked, any side effects, and why you stopped. It can be as simple as, I tried this for 6 months, didn't help, made me dizzy, so I stopped it. That's it. Quick, easy, and honest. And if you're still on any medication now, mention that too. Not because they'll take it away, but because they need to make sure that nothing clashes with what they prescribe. Again, it's about giving them the full picture. Something else that helps massively is being clear on what you want from the treatment. And I don't just mean, I want flower.
I want to smoke weed all day.
That's obvious. What I mean is, what's your goal? Do you want better sleep? Do you want to manage chronic pain? Do you want to calm anxiety? Do you want to focus more in the day? When you tell your doctor your goals, you're making it easier for them to see what success looks like to you. And that makes it easier for them to prescribe the right type of product for you. Whether that's flour, oils, or something else. The prescription isn't just about the plant, it's about the outcome. And don't forget, it's not a one-way interview. You're allowed to ask questions back. In fact, you should. Ask about what forms they stock, what deliveries look like, how often you'll need follow-ups, what the costs are down the line. This is your treatment and your money, so you've got every right to know what you're signing up for. Doctors expect it. You're not being awkward, you're being sensible.
Like a sensible, mature adult.
Now, I know all of this may sound like a lot, but let me reassure you. That first consultation isn't an interrogation. It's a chat. A professional one, sure, but it's still a chat. They're not trying to trip you up. They're not sat there with a checklist waiting to say, got ya. They want to know about your condition, your usage, your history, and your goals. That's it. And once you've done it, you'll probably look back like I did and wonder what all the stress and panic was about.
Don't worry about nothing.
So yeah, be honest, be yourself, and treat it like a proper conversation. So that should be your pre-consultation checklist sorted. If you found this video helpful, then please feel free to give it a like. Drop a comment below and let people know your first consultation experiences. And of course, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future UK medical cannabis content. Also, go find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all of that. That's where you'll get all Smokey's extra bits.
A little bit of this, a little bit of...
So what's that? You want another poem to finish the video off? Don't worry, I've got you, my bros. There once was a patient called Ray, who panicked on what he should say. He mumbled and stalled, till the doctor just scrawled. Be honest, it's quicker that way. So speak with your heart, nice and clear. The right script will soon reappear. No need for disguise, or telling porky pies. Just truth is what doctors want to hear. And as I always like to say, peace out, Cub Scouts. Keep it real. And if you could please keep it gangster at the next platform, that would be amazing. Thank you. Till next time.